Welcome, friends. Today, we are finishing off our Zoologist First Impression series. Ecstatic. So, we only have 3 left to try. I received no panda, but I did receive 2 musk deer. I've heard tell that Victor Wong does everything himself, so I don't want to be too harsh. I might just buy a sample of panda and see how it is, And excuse me whilst I hydrate. Before I start these, I just want to say I have thoroughly enjoyed doing this. Really interesting fragrances. And interesting is the operative word. Very rewarding, very eye-opening, very different, intriguing. Like, I'm interested by them. And there are, like, I have got a list here, which I will be revealing to you about which fragrances I am going to try on skin. So far, there are 5. So which of these 3 will make it onto the list? Maybe all 3 of them will. We will start, as we are wont to do on this channel, at the beginning, and that will be with Snowy Owl. The perfumer is called Dawn Spencer Hurwitz. Juice is quite clear. I don't know. You can see that. And we will try by spraying on our test strip. So what I've been doing, just to recap, is trying them all on a strip, seeing which ones interest me, and then writing down the ones that do interest us, and then trying them on skin. Which I haven't done yet, but I will be doing after I finish these. So, the notes are snow accord, lily of the valley, mint and coconut at the top. Heart notes of iris, snowdrop, white rose, mate, frankincense and galbanum. Base notes of ambret, cedar, civet, musks, oak moss, tonka and vanilla. Straight away I get the iris. And a little bit of the lily of the valley. There's a little bit of something white, but a little bit off. Not like pure white. I get something a little bit spicy there as well. What's going on there? Could be the frankincense. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the incense. It's not spice. It's like an incensey sort of thing. You know how sometimes incense can get you on the tongue? So I'll read the blurb. A thick carpet of silver envelops the landscape, untouched but for the dazzling reflection of the sun. Snow stretches as far as the eye can see, while a bitter wind rolls silently across the sky, its hush barely broken by the powerful beat of an ivory wing. Despite the stillness of the Arctic, the snowy owl senses a flutter beneath the icy crust far below. Through snowy tunnels voles scamper, oblivious to their fate. A warm glow stirs within the breast of the majestic bird as it dives, confident in its mastery over the frigid kingdom. Zoologist's snowy owl glides on with a minty opening, while the gentle warmth of musk combines with beautiful hints of florals. It merges cool vitality with exquisite softness in a captivating scent, ideal for those who aren't afraid to take what they desire. Giggity. It does have that snowy kind of thing, but it's built around the iris. You know how iris can be quite soft, not powdery, but like, wet snow. Wet snow's quite like, it's got an almost like a little bit of mushy, a little bit of give to it. And iris has got that sort of thing. It's massive iris fragrance. And it's got these little bits. I get like the mint and the like the flesh of a coconut rather than the milk. Like, it's more of a texture than it is a smell. I get the musks. It's absolutely zero civet in here that I can smell. You know what I mean? Cedar, yes. Cedar, a little bit of cedar. although I imagine that'll become more pronounced. I like this. I like this. This is a good iris fragrance. This will be quite a good iris for summer, I think. You know? It's fresh. Feels bracing. Bracing's probably a better word than fresh. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Next, we will try the squid. Now, squid I've heard mixed reports on the old squid, and I do not like a squid, like as an animal. Horrible, evil beasts. Beasts of the deep. This is made by Celine Burrell. Interesting. Never heard of, like, these people. Like, loads of these perfumers I've never heard of. Ooh, this has got a crazy colour as well. It's like Cherenkov radiation, you know, from nuclear reactors. Look up Cherenkov radiation, you'll see what I mean. I beg your pardon. So, the notes. Top notes are pink pepper, solar salicylate, incense. I immediately get the incense. Black ink accord, salt accord, and a popanax. Base notes are ambergris, benzoin, and musk. Yeah, the incense comes straight away. Like, it's a top note. I have no idea what solar salicylate is, so sorry about that. There's a couple of times this has thrown a note at us that I didn't know what it was. Like the brand, that is. But I'm getting massive incense at the minute. Maybe a little bit of salt as well. So, the blurb reads, the vast ocean swells and contracts, caught in the relentless tug of the moon. Beneath the surface, a school of squid emerges. Strange, elastic forms propel from the deep in a frantic search for sustenance. They are not alone. Their predators lunge, only to be foiled by binding jets of murky ink. The hunt ends abruptly as a monolith materializes, greedily engulfing all in its path. The massive sperm whale dives, leaving a temporary peace bobbling in its wake. Decades on, relics of the battle resurface. Lumps of ambergris expelled by the whale and polished by the salty currents wash ashore. Zoologist Squid sings a song of the sea, a melancholy tale told through tangy brine, crisp incense, and sweet cloudy ink, all united by the moody aroma of ambergris. I'm getting the incense big time. This is the problem with the first impression. You only get the first impressions. I'm getting a bit of musk, the salt accord, and the incense big time. Bit of the pink pepper as well. It's very incensey. It's like Snowy Owl, but not quite as like frankincense is a little bit more like, I want to call it spicy, but I don't think spicy is the right word. It's nice, this. Oh, this won an award. Hold on. What's this? The Fragrance Foundation 2020 Awards Perfume Extraordinaire of the Year. Oh, well done. And the Art and Olfaction Awards 2020 finalists. He's had a few of those, hasn't he? The Art and Olfaction Award finalists. It's interesting. It's incensey. It's not really doing much, though. I heard tell from Thomas that he didn't really like this. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. I'm going to smell that again. Hold on. It's becoming a bit fresher there. I'm getting the musk out of it. I'm not getting like a straight up ambergris, you know? Like I've smelled like pure ambergris, and I've smelled like ambergris heavy perfumes and stuff. Getting a bit of the salt, but it's mainly incense that I'm getting at the top there. So I don't know. I'll have to make my mind up about whether I wanna try that on skin. And last but not least, Tyrannosaurus Rex, made by Antonio Gardoni. People have been saying they can't wait for me to try this, and so wait no longer. I am expecting madness from what people have been saying. I know this is meant to have like a blood accord in it, which I imagine is just metallic. You know, I think I once asked Victor Wong on a stream, like in the comments, like how do you make a blood accord? Getting an answer there came none. Ooh, definitely metallic. Right, yeah, massively metallic. Hold on. So we'll read the notes, and the notes are bergamot, black pepper, laurel leaf, neroli, fir, and nutmeg. Heart notes are champaca, geranium, rose, jasmine, osmanthus, and ylang ylang. That's quite a floral heart. And the base notes are resins, cade, cedar, civet, incense, leather, patchouli, vanilla, and sandalwood. That'll be huge. I imagine a woody, smoky sort of vibe going on there. Medicinal. Like medicinal product, like cleaning product sort of thing. Like, but for a hospital, so like a deep clean. Let's read this. A sultry heat wafts across the land, lapped up greedily by the abundant flora that thrives in its midst. Trees soar to majestic heights and plants flower for the first time, their petals spreading to give birth to a world rich in diversity. The Cretaceous period comes of age against a backdrop scorched by wildfire and lightning strikes. Over this turbulent landscape, a massive predator looms. Giants rule the earth, but even giants can be cut down with the powerful jaws of a fearsome tyrannosaur. Standing tall, the terrifying beast fears nothing until that pivotal moment when a fire in the sky signals the end of their deadly reign. Ooh. So wildfire, that would explain the smoke and the wood. This is crazy. This is different to Gucci Guilty Absolute in the medicinal bandage sort of thing. This isn't like a bandage. This is like a cleansed with fire sort of thing. The only thing that's left is like soot. I'm actually, would you believe, getting some of the top notes, stuff that like, because when I first read the top notes, I thought these don't stand a chance. Bergamot, neroli. Do you know what I mean? But I'm getting the black pepper, laurel leaf. If I remember what laurel leaf smells like, I'm getting a touch of that. Oh, but it's given way to this sort of. It's base heavy. You can tell it's base heavy. That can get like sort of the geranium. The geranium gives it that sort of fresh brightness, which is like the clean aspect. But like the cade in this is massive, huge. This is going on the list to try on skin. It's bonkers. This is a bit like, this wouldn't be out of place in a Beaufort bottle. You know? It's very powerful, like its namesake. Very strong. I'm getting a little bit of the osmanthus. Like this, like, I don't want to say fruity, but it's got like a twang, you know? Cade, cedar, incense, leather, patchouli. I'm not getting nutmeg as such as I'm getting like this feeling of like a nutty sort of, like a brown, like the feeling you get in your mouth after you've eaten a few nuts. And like you get this sort of, not like a stickiness, but like a salty sort of like paste. It's got like a pasty sort of thing going on, like something chewing. Fur, I get a black greenness, like a blackened green. This is going on the list to try, definitely. We will go back through. I'm just going to update the list. So we'll put T-Rex. So this makes 6, and I'm going to try the other 2 and see how I feel, and then I will tell you the ones that I've decided to try on skin. I like Snowy Owl. I like it. I really like it, but it's an iris, and I think I would get iris with something else. It's a nice iris. So if you like iris perfumes, you could try that out. There's more to it than just iris, but it smells a bit like the Gucci Tears of Iris, but without like the carrot seed and stuff. Squid's a creamy, musky sort of thing. I don't get any ambergris from that. Like the benzoine's come out massively in that. Possibly you're a Popanax. It's sweet. It's a sweet musk sort of thing. Not huge on that, to be honest. But Tyrannosaurus Rex, he looks like an intrepid reporter. That's really medicinal for me, that, like cleansed with fire. Right. Okay, so here is my list. This will be the next video in the series. I might have to split it into two videos, but the ones I am going to try on skin are moth, hyrax, bee, camel, chipmunk, and T-Rex. So, thank you for joining me again on this Zoologist First Impression series. I will see you next time with my first impressions of the Zoologist I am going to do on skin. Thanks again, everyone. Bye.